this is James from One Objective. Today I'm going to be going over the hog trough. There's a bunch of different ways to do things, but this is just the way that I do it. When you're marking your hog trough, I always put a line here just so you can see where if you've butted your fish. And I always put a sticker too, so you can tell in those pictures for the tournament director. And then second off is we go through and we mark everything with a Sharpie. And as you can see in this one here, I remarked this one because throughout time it wears off just like this part. So every now and then you just need to go back through and remark it. And I'm going to show you how to mark it. All you do is you take a Sharpie and you just take the edge of it and you run it down. It's pretty simple. You just don't want any real fat lines for the tournament director. So it makes it easier on him and easier on you. You don't want any of those deductions if you can help it. And then the last thing that I do to my hog troughs is I'm trying to make them float, because we all know that they don't float, they just sink. So the way to make it float is go to Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever and get you some backer rod in the 1/2 inch size. It's like $3 or $4. Comes in a roll of 20 foot, so your buddies and you could all do a bunch of them at one time. All you need is a little bit of silicone, and then next thing you do is you just take and you measure your board. I'll just take a knife and cut it. And it's going to be too long even though that you've done this, because by the time you push it in there it's going to stretch it probably 2 or 3 inches. And then what I do is I just take a little bit of silicone just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, and squeeze yourself some silicone down in this back part of the trough. Just like that. And then the last thing you do is you just push this stuff in there just like this, and you just work it down. Like I said, it would be a couple inches too long. Then just take your knife there at the end. Do you one more cut. Push it on in there. And then just lay it flat on a table or something like that, just so your thing. And just run it down in there a couple more times, just to make sure it's pushed in there really, really good, because you don't want it to come out. And that right there is how you make your hog trough float. Real simple, easy, couple little things just to go over, just to make your life easier and save you a little bit of money too. $3 or $4 is a whole lot cheaper than having to buy another hog trough, do all your marking and everything like that. So thank you, and thank you for tuning in to One Objective.